Good afternoon, dear students. Today we are going to discuss about part 2 of organization and personnel. In the part 1 of organization and personnel, we have discussed in the last class about personal responsibilities and training. And today we are going to discuss the part 2 of it. The contents are personal hygiene and records. We are going to discuss about personal hygiene and records today. Coming to personal hygiene, the personal hygiene should be focused on the following points: health inspection, training check, illness, adverse conditions, contact between product and operator, clothing and changing facilities, smoking, eating and drinking, chewing of gums, rest and refreshment areas, toilets. So these are the areas hygiene should be focused. Next we will see about current good manufacturing practices for personal hygiene in pharmaceutical industry. What is personal hygiene? It is to maintain the product quality. What are the procedures CGMP is giving on personal hygiene? Inform your supervisor about wounds or infectious disease. Inform your supervisor about wounds or infectious disease. All personnel shall wear clean body coverings appropriate to their duties. Wear clean dresses and discard it at proper place after use. Keep your lockers clean. Do not store eatables since it attracts insects. Wear the cap in a manner to cover hairs completely. Keep the toilets clean. Then wash hands after visiting the toilet and before entry to the production area. A person himself is responsible for lookout of the workplace. A person himself is responsible for lookout of the workplace. Do not use torn or damaged dresses, shoes or caps. Do not sit or sleep on the floor. Do not go out in company uniform. Do not go out in company uniform. Do not wear jewelry. Cut your nails regularly. Do not wear jewelry. Cut your nails regularly. Then do not use any other room other than canteen for taking food. Then do not spit. Smoking, eating, drinking, chewing or keeping plants, food, drink and personal medicines shall not be permitted in production, laboratory, storage and other areas where they might adversely influence the product quality. Smoking is totally prohibited. Consumption of tobacco in any form is prohibited. Store lunchbox at the proper place. Next, coming to records. As per current good manufacturing practices, what are the records to be maintained in a quality control laboratory? Means quality manual, policies, standard operating procedures, batch records, test methods, specifications and logbooks. What are the documents? Quality manual, policies, standard operating procedures, batch records, test methods, specifications and logbooks. Next, under records, we'll be seeing about hierarchical documentation system for an organization. At level 1, quality manual should be maintained. Then at level 2, company policies are maintained. Then at level 3, SOPs are maintained. At level 4, batch records, test methods, specifications and validation documents are maintained. There are 4 levels. All the documentation system is maintained for an organization. This is also according to current good manufacturing practices. Next, coming to harmonized requirements on documentation. What are the harmonized requirements for maintaining documentation and records? First is site master file, then documentation system and specifications, equipment cleaning and use records, then records of raw materials, intermediates, labeling and packaging materials. Records of raw materials, intermediates, labeling and packaging materials. Then master production instructions, master production and control records, master formula card, MPCR and MFC. Then batch production records, batch production and control records, BPCR, and batch manufacturing records, BMR. Then laboratory control records, then batch production record review. These are the harmonized requirements for documentation as per current good manufacturing practices. Then let's see what are the policies for implementation of documentation and records. First, write good procedures and follow them. Then following procedures as per current good manufacturing practices. Then keep good records. Remember, documents and SOPs required. So these are the policies for implementation of good documentation and records. Writing good procedures, following them, then keeping good records, remembering, then SOP documentations. Then coming to checklist for compliance assessment on documentation and records. Check in to the link given here and follow what are the checklists as per current good manufacturing practices are given as compliance assessment on documentation and records. So click the link, go through the checklist for compliance assessment. Thank you all for patient listening. With this, we are coming to the end of discussion on organization and personnel. In the next class, we will be seeing about premises under Unit 2. Thank you.